This conference will now be recorded.
All right. Yesterday we have placed one order, right? Yesterday we have placed one order. So if you go and see the commerce site, so you can see here, this is the order we placed yesterday. Okay, so let me try to log in. Yesterday we placed one order. So you can see this is the order we placed yesterday. So this is the order number. Okay. Yesterday we placed one order, and this is the order number. That's good. Yesterday we placed one order, and this is the order number. That's good. Now, so the next scenario is what? Assume that there is something wrong. That means you added extra quantity, or you forgot to apply the coupon, something wrong. Then what you will do? So the next scenario is, assume that something wrong with the order. So that means so you forgot to apply the coupon, you forgot to apply the coupon, or added more quantity, something. Okay, added more quantity or added not required item, like that. So this is the scenario. So yesterday we placed one order, that is nothing but this one, and assume that something went something wrong with the order. That means you forgot to apply the coupon, or you added an item which is not required at all. Then what we will do? So then what we will do? Solution one is, you can go on to cancel the order, self-service, right? Okay, self-service. So what is the meaning of self-services? Okay, go to the site. Okay, go to the site and go to the my account. Go to the my account and go to the orders. Then you can select your order, and you can perform the cancel activity, something. You can perform the actions. So you can see here, please. So yesterday I placed an order. Now I can go to my account, order, and these are my orders. Now I can go here. Then I have an option to cancel. That's what I mentioned. Then you can perform the actions like a cancel, okay, something. Or okay, you can, if you are okay, cancel is there, so on, so on, so. This is what one solution. Cancel and reorder again. Okay, then reorder again. This is the self-service, right? Then order again, place order again, place order again. So this is one solution. Or second solution is what here? Whenever there is a problem with the order, what we do?
Customer support agent.
Yes, very good. So we call the customer care and take their help. Okay, we call the customer care and take their help. Assume that I am a customer care person. Okay, assume that I am customer care person. Then when you call me, I should have one application to see your information to help, right? So assume that I am the customer care person. When you call me, I should have one application to see your information for helping. Okay, so for helping. So that application is called CS Cockpit, Customer Support Cockpit. So that application is called CS Cockpit, Customer Support Cockpit. Is that clear? So that application is called CS Cockpit, Customer Support Cockpit. Okay, now let's see how customer care cockpit can be used. How to use the CS Cockpit. So for that, step number one is what? I should be employee with the role called. Okay, I should be employee with role called what?
CS agent.
CS agent, something. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to back office. Let's go to back office and go to the users and the employees. See, are there any existing CS agents? Okay, so just type customer. So you can see there are so many customer support agents. Okay, so there is a customer support agent, customer support manager, customer support administrator, and these are all the customer support agents. So therefore, I should be an employee with customer support agent or admin, so on, so on, so. Okay, now tell me, shall I use the existing one or shall I create a new one? Shall I use the existing employee information or shall I create the new one? Quickly, shall I create, shall I use the, so if I say, let's take the example of customer support 6. So if you take the customer support 6, it is like a CS agent already. Okay, shall I use the existing one or shall I create a new one? Quickly.
Use the existing one, Chenna.
Okay, use the existing one. Very good. Okay, so let's see this one. There is a customer support agent here. Okay, so customer support agent here. Then you can go to the passwords. You can go to the password and make sure disable login false. Make sure disable login false and enter the password 1234 1234 1234 1234. So therefore, right now this guy is the customer support agent. Okay, so right now this guy is the customer support agent. That's it. Right now this guy is the customer support agent. So then when you call me, I will be using, so step number 2. So I will be using CS Cockpit. How? So there is no separate URL here, no separate URL, no, okay, separate URL. So just log into back office, back office with the customer support role, customer support, okay, related role. That's it. Now this guy, if you see here, please, this guy is having customer supported role. So you can see customer support agent group. So therefore, I will log out and log in with that role. I will log out and log in with that role and see what happens. I will log out and log in with that role and see what happens. Okay, I will log out and log in with that role and see what happens. Okay, now you can see I am not seeing many other functionality here. You can see I am not seeing product categories, all those things. Mainly I am seeing what? Okay, customers and orders. Is that clear? That is the power of this back office here. So the back office is made up with multiple embedded cockpits. So you have product cockpit, you have customer support cockpit, all those things. So therefore, when you call me, this is the tool I will be having, or this is how I have the look and feel. Now you called me. You said what? I have the problem. Okay, so now I logged in. So when you called me, so I will open this application. So I will say that, okay, what is the problem? Or before that, I need to verify your information, right? Before that, I need first is what? Verify your information. How do I verify your information? I will ask, okay, so you says what? Oh, I play the order. Okay, I will ask first. Tell me what your order number. Okay, tell me what is your order number. So I can go here and see orders. Okay, I can go here and see the orders. So let's say you are saying this is the order number. What is the order number we had? So 101, right? Ends with 101, this one. So let's say you are telling this is the order number. Good. But can I go and perform the activity, or can I verify additional information? So you said order number, that's fine. But I need to verify some more information, right? Then I will ask, okay, tell me what items are there in that order, what is the cost of this order? Okay, like that I will verify the information. Okay, then once you verify the information, then I will go to the customer. And I can also ask your details. Let's say you are saying, okay, I am so and so. You can see I verified the order. I can also verify the customers. So these are the customers. Okay, let's say you are telling this is what my details. Then I can go here and see all the information. And I can see, yes, you placed the orders. So I will ask your email ID and I will ask your, I can see your order number, email ID, all these are matching. So shall I continue next? No, you can also verify some more information. So I will ask last 4 digit of your card. See, you can see here, last 4 digit of your card. Let's say you said last 4 digit is 111. Then I can also ask what is the valid date? Okay, year end expiration month. So if you provide all this information, then I can visualize that you are the correct person for this order. Yes or no? Then I can visualize you are the correct person for this order. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes, I can visualize you are the correct person for this order. So therefore, then I will ask, okay, tell me how do I help? Now you are telling that what? Oh, I forgot to apply the coupon. Then I will go on to create the ticket. Then I will go on to create the ticket. So go to the tickets and click on the plus symbol. Okay, specify the subject. Let's say forgot to apply the coupon, or forgot to apply the coupon, or promo code. Okay, whatever it is. Then how did you call me? Or how did you contacted me? So did you call me, or did you message me? Did you email me? Like that, I will select it. So let's say you phoned me. Then is it the inquiry? Okay, can you see this one? Problem type. Is it the inquiry or problem or incident or fraud or complaint? Okay, then you can select based on the option. So let's say there is a problem, or he is raising the incident. So it's not a problem, right? It's an incident kind of thing. So then you can specify it. Then I can specify the priority. So is the high priority or low priority or medium priority, like that I can specify. Let's say high priority. Then click on next. So once you click on the next, then I can specify more information. So like customer forgot to apply the promo code and asking to help immediately, like that. Then in which website he placed the order? So let's say he placed the order in the apparel UK website. Okay, apparel UK website. Then once you go there, then do I need to map this ticket to order or not? Do I need to map this ticket to order? Yes, right? Now here you can go and select your order. See, this is the order. Okay, this is the order yesterday placed. Okay, you can select the order and provide this information. Click on next. Now I have an option to specify the group also. This ticket should go to whom? This ticket should go to the customer support or fraud agent. Like that, I can select the different groups also here. So that means that particular team will get notified about this ticket. So let's say example. So I will go and delete this, and you can see there are different groups are coming. You can see there are different groups are coming. So whatever is valid. Let's say you want to send this ticket to fraud group. Okay, you want to send this ticket to something. Let's assume that this is a guy, or assigned agent, or group also there. Here you can type group. So you can go and click it here. Sometimes if it is not loading, okay, there are no groups assigned. What happened? Okay, let me go back and come back again. Click on next. Okay, that's fine. That agent group is not there for this maybe. So this is there, right? That is not having the value. So like this, you can assign the groups and the agents information so that they will get notified. And say done. Now ticket get created. Okay, now ticket get created. So now let's say I assign this to RRS. Okay, I assign this to RRS. Now RRS will get the notification. Now RRS can go here. Okay, RRS can go here and see all the information. And he can change the status. Yeah, you can see status, you can make it as in progress or whatever it is. So right now it is directly assigned to me, that's why in progress. If it is assigned to group, see, it is directly assigned to me, that's why in group, in progress. If it is assigned to group, then you have a initial status. So therefore in progress. Now I will just go on to put the comments, and let's say I talk to the customer, I did something in the back office. Finally, okay, I can put notes if anything is required. And assume that I went to the back office and applied the coupon and did some magic so that customer promo code got applied. So once it is applied, then I can go on to select this as a closed and click on. So when I click on closed, now here it is asking some options. Okay, so applied promo code from backend system, like that I will specify. Okay, after that so on so then you can click on next, you can say send. So that means it is closed now. So the ticket got closed. Like this, we can perform the different activities from the CS Cockpit. Like this, we can perform the different activities from the CS Cockpit, customer support Cockpit. Okay, so there is one certification question here. So the certification question is what CS agent can do. Okay, option 1. So create a ticket, check order. Okay, so create customer. Okay, create customer. Then fourth option. Okay, create ticket, check order, then check the customer information, and all above. Which is the correct answer? Which is the correct answer? All above. So please remember this here. Customer support agent also can create the customer. You can see there is a plus symbol here. So you can also create the customer. So that's why whenever you say, oh, somehow I am not able to create the account. Whenever you say somehow I am not able to create the account, then what happens? If you say that, okay, I am not able to create the account, then this guy also can help you to create the account. Then this guy also can help you to create the account. Like this, if you want to use the CS Cockpit, you can use the CS Cockpit for ticketing purpose. Ticketing purpose. It's a small tool here. I don't see any customers using it, but yeah, if there is a minimal information in your company and if this is suitable for your company, yes, you can very well use this to create the ticketing system or to manage the tickets. All right, and you can also enhance here. Let's say you want to add some more functionalities, some more features which are not there, then you can go and add it and use it as a full-fledged tool. You can add it as a, or you can make it as a full-fledged tool. That is also possible. But for now, this is what we have in the CS Cockpit. That's it. Any questions so far?
This conference will now be recorded.
So the next one is, okay, let me take a scenario. Scenario is, let's say in ICICI Bank, you have lots of money. Okay, in ICICI Bank, you have lots of money. You have lots of money, and you are not doing any transactions. You are not doing any transactions, or you are doing some specific transactions. You are doing some specific transactions, and so on, so on. Then suddenly you see one person call you from ICICI Bank and he will say, I am your relationship manager. I am your relationship manager, and I can see that you are not using your money. Okay, and I can see that you are doing this kind of transactions. But if you do like this, you will get more benefits. Like that, he will explain, right? Suddenly he calls you and he explains. Okay, he calls you and he explain. Okay, oh, you are not using the money. Okay, if you are not using the money, do this, so that you get more benefits like that. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, Chenna.
Okay, yes, that means Sudhakar is having lots of money, right? Okay, good. Okay, now let's come back here, please. So that means what? So here the question is how this person knows, okay, how much amount I have, how this person knows how much amount I have and what kind of transaction I am doing. And if I am not doing the transaction, how he knows all this history? How this person know all my info? Because he is ASM, Assisted Service Manager. Because he is ASM, Assisted Service Manager, have 360-degree, okay, have 360-degree view, or because he is ASM and can see customer 360-degree view information, and also can help the customer to place the transactions. That's it. So the next tool called ASM, yeah, Assisted Service Manager or Assisted Service Module. Assisted Service Module. So what is the purpose of Assisted Service Module? Tell me. So two things, right? So what is the first thing ASM module can do? Just now I told. So, okay, can see customer 360-degree view. So that's the first thing, and can help the customer. Can help the customer. So that means he can place order for customer. He can place order for customer, and so on, so on, so. Okay, so with the help of ASM tool, Assisted Service Module, with the help of ASM tool or ASM, what we can do or what I can do, I can see the customer 360-degree view information, and I can help the customer. Sometimes what happen? Oh, I am not having the internet. Can you please play the order for me? No problem. So this guy can play the order. This guy has that kind of view. This guy has that kind of capacity. Now assume that I am a ASM. Assume that I am ASM. Then let's see how I can help you. Let's see. So two things, right? How I can see your information, and the second one is how I can help you. How I can help you. Help you means place order for you. Place order for you. So I can place order for you here. So these are all given for us. Okay. So therefore, how I can see your information and how I can help you. So therefore, now let's go to the. So tell me, ASM is the employer customer. ASM, Assisted Service Manager, is the employer customer.
Employee.
Employee. Okay. So therefore, let's go here. Step number 1. Let's see one ASM employee. Let's see one ASM role employee. Okay, I go to the back office. I'll go to here. So go to the employees, or we will create the employee and assign the ASM role. Either one is fine. So assisted. So you can see. So there is a assisted service agent. This is the role. So I can use this, or I can create the employee and assign this role. Can I use this or create an employee or assign this role? Which one you want?
You can use this.
We can use it. Or let's create one quickly. Okay. Let's create one quickly and assign this. So let me create one. So let's say Chenna ASM. Okay. So then name is Chenna space ASM. Description is Chenna ASM. Okay. Role or that's it. Chenna ASM something. And say done. Okay, now I will go to the Chenna ASM. Okay, Chenna ASM, go here. And you can go to this and assign that yes.
AS agent.
Agent, AS, assisted service agent. Okay, so you can see it's coming in this list. AS agent, where is that? So just let's go here and search with assisted. So you can see this is the one. So this guy is having a which role? Can you see this one, please? So he is having a different yeah. So you can see assisted customer support agent, and he is having some more additional things also. So he can see the pickup store customers information, like that. You have different activities. So therefore, let's use this guy only. Okay. So therefore, I can go to the password. Otherwise, I need to assign all these roles one by one. So let's go here. Make disable equal to false, and give the password. 1234 1234 1234 1234, and I given the password, and this is the one. So therefore, right now ASM is this guy. Okay, now how do I use that tool? So if you want to use, so the step number 2 is how to use ASM, assisted service module. Okay, assisted service module. So if you want to use, can you see this one, please? Go to your website. Can you see this one, please? Go to your website. So this is what your URL, right? At the end, type ASM equal to true. At the end, type ASM equal to true. That's it. So at the end, type ASM equal to true. That's it. At the end, type ASM equal to true. That's it. Now you can see here. Can you observe this one, please? Can you observe this one, please? Now you can see. So this is the ASM screen. Okay, and this is the customer screen. This is the customer screen. This is the Chenna screen. So please understand well. So this is the Chenna screen, and this is the ASM screen. That's it. Now let me try to, okay, that means whatever you have here, that's called, whatever you have here, that's called, whatever we have here, this one is the customer perspective view, and this is the ASM view. Now let me try to log in as a ASM. What is the user? User is this guy, AS agent. So I will give this and give the password as 1234 1234 and try to sign in. And try to sign in. Now you can see. So I got the different details. Now, right now, if multiple users are there, then I can go and select the users which are mapped for me. So right now Chenna is there. So you can select the Chenna. Now I want to see Chenna's information. Now you can see there is a tab called Customer 360 View. So you can click on this. Okay, he will click on this. Then he will go on to find out all the information here. Okay, he will go on to find out all the information. So that means the profile, first one is profile information. So that means what kind of products he is visited recently, what kind of products he saved, what he is interested, what kind of comments he has given, all this information you can see. Okay, then I can go to the profile. So profile, that is the overview. In the profile I can see, yes, he saved the card and so on, so and he saved the addresses. 2 addresses are there, 2 cards are there. Like this I can see all the information. Okay, next I can go to the favorites. So then if you have already added some products where you are interested, where you have saved something, then I can see that information. Okay, so then I can go to the activities. Activities means what? So what kind of cards you created, what kind of orders you created. So let's say you create what kind of tickets you created. Now let's say you go to one restaurant, right? Once you come back, they will call you to find out the feedback. Okay, similarly you did all these things. Then I am a relationship manager for you. Then I can call you and say that I can call you and ask, okay, oh, you created a ticket and we provide the solution, are you happy with that? So if you say no happy, then I can help some more. If you say happy, then we are good. Like this, I can see all the activities information, and I can also see cart. So you can see right now this cart is not converted into order. Then I can call to that particular person and say that, oh, you created a cart with this, and I see you are not placed the order. Do you want me to help? So let's say you said, oh, help me. Then I can go to this cart. See, I'm able to go to that cart here. I'm able to go to that cart, and let's say you ask me to apply some coupon. Then I'll apply the coupon and I'll ask you to continue. Okay, then like this, I can see all the different activities from here. Then if you have given any feedback, so yesterday we have seen the feedback also, right? So if you have given the feedback, then you can see that information here. So you can see there is a ticket created, right? Just now we created a ticket. So forgot to apply the coupon. Now the status is closed. If it is a pending, maybe I can follow up with my department also. Like this, we can perform a number of activities, and what kind of eligible promotions are available for him. Okay, what kind of eligible promotions are available for him, so that I can call him and say that, oh, you are eligible for 20% discount of this product, 30% of discount of this product. Would you like to buy? Like that, I can help the customer. So on, so on. So that's why I'm telling this is the customer 360-degree view information. So therefore, two things, right? How can I see customers 360-degree information? Just now I told you. Then how can I help you? So let's say you said, can you place an order for me? I'm outside. Can you place the order for me? No problem. I can go on to browse for you. Right now, whatever I am doing the browsing, that is for Chenna, not for me here. So whatever I am browsing here, that is for Chenna. So let's say Chenna is telling, oh, go on to place this item or add this item. I added. Then click on checkout. Okay, click on checkout. Now Chenna is telling that okay, click on checkout. So now Chenna needs to confirm that, okay, what the address needs to select, what the payment needs to select, all those things. So that as a ASM, I can just follow whatever he is telling and help him to play the order. Okay, so now Chenna is saying that, okay, then I will ask him, oh, you have two addresses, which address you want me to select? So let's say you said this one. Then I will select this. After that, I will ask what kind of payment method you want. Let's say you said, okay, standard delivery. Click on next. Okay, standard delivery. Click on next. Then I will ask, okay, oh, it is now you need to give the payment information. So Chenna is telling that, oh, I already have a saved cards. Can you pick one of that? So let's say I'm picking one of that. After that, finally, I can place the order for you. Or ASM can place the order for Chenna. Now you can see, so this is the order placed by ASM for Chenna. This is the order placed by ASM for Chenna. Now you can ask one question. What is the question you can ask? You can ask one question. What is the question you can ask? How do I know which orders? Okay, how do I know which orders placed by customers and which orders placed by? Okay, how do I know which orders placed by customer and how do I know which orders placed by ASM for customer? How do I know? How do I know orders placed by customers, or how do I know orders placed by ASM for customer? So for that, what you can do is that you can go to the back office. Let's go to the order. So we placed one order yesterday, right? So let's go to the orders. Orders. Let's go to the orders. Okay, so this is the order we placed yesterday, and this is the order just now we placed. Now let's go to the order which placed yesterday. So yesterday customer placed or ASM placed? Yesterday customer placed or ASM placed? Customer. So therefore you can see here customer, that's good, and go to the administration and go to the administration. So this is the order for this customer. Go to the administration. In the administration, In the administration, do you see placed by is what? Do you see placed by is what? Empty.
Yes.
You can see placed by is empty. That's it. Now, just now there is one order placed by ASM, right? So this is the order placed by ASM for whom? For Chenna only. So this is the order placed by, or this is the order placed for Chenna by whom? Now you can see. What is there placed by? What is there placed by right now? You can see.
Yes.
So this is the order placed by ASM. Like this, you can differentiate the orders which are placed by the customers directly and the orders which are placed by the ASM for customers. Orders placed by customers, can I say on behalf of? So right now I placed the order for Chenna. Can I say I placed the order on behalf of Chenna? Can I use that terminology?
Yes.
Yes. So I placed the order for Chenna. So that means it's like a on behalf kind of a functionality. But again, you can enhance this kind of functionalities, all those things. Like this, we have another tool called ASM here. These are the small tools, but companies, ASM, I see that lots of the companies are using because it's a good tool. Okay, ASM can come here and see the customer's information and help the customer, and so on, so on, so. That's about the ASM. Now, once I'm done my activity, I can end my session. Okay, I can end my session. Once I end my session, okay, once I end my session, now you can see you will come back to normal. You will come back to normal. So this is how we can use the ASM tool. Now, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so the next thing is that our next topic is B2B. So that means if at all you are working in B2B projects, let's see the conclusions here. See the nice conclusions, that's it. So if at all you are working in B2B projects, especially these particular things, whatever you are seeing, especially these particular things, whatever you are seeing. Okay, so you can see, so there is a B2B customer, B2B unit, B2B cost center, B2B budget, B2B groups. These are all important for B2B projects. So therefore, if at all you are working for B2B company or B2B project, these are all important. Now let's understand, so what this purpose, all those things. So that means for B2B projects, we maintain this data. So that means we maintain the customer data, B2B customer data, B2B cost center data, B2B unit data, B2B budget data, okay, B2B unit, so on, so on, so. Okay, so the first one is we use a terminology called organization. Okay, so the first one is we use a terminology called organization. Okay, first one is, so we use a terminology called organization. So the B2B organization, okay, anyway, I said right, okay, sorry, let's come back here this way. So if you are working for B2B project, these are all important, right? So then in this, you can see there is a unit, customer, cost center, budget, all those things, the different things are there. Now, so there is a terminology called organization. So now the question is, what is organization or what organization? So the question is, what is organization? This is the first terminology in the B2B here. So what is the organization or, okay, what organizations are made up with? What organization is made up of? So that means, so people says in the B2B projects, oh, let's create the organization. That's what the people says. Let's create the organization. That's what the people says. So that means let's create the organization means what? It's made up of with what? So let's create organization means what? It made up of what? So it made up of, okay, units. Okay, it made up of with users. It made up of with cost centers. Okay, then it is with budgets, purchase limits. Okay, then shipping addresses, and finally user groups. So in a simple word, see the nice conclusions here. In a simple word, organization is collection of what? Organization is nothing but what? Unit information, users information, cost center information, budget information, purchase limits information, shipping information, and the users group information. So therefore, organization is associated with all these different entities, or all these different types. So that means if I created an organization, within the organization, what I can have? Units. Within the organization, I can have users. Within the organization, I have cost centers. Let's see one example here. You have an organization called IBM. Okay, you have an organization called IBM. IBM is having different units. Yes or no? IBM is having different units. Yes or no? IBM is having different units. Yes or no? Quickly.
Yes, Chenna. Yes, Chenna.
Yes. What kind of units are there? So they have a unit called service delivery. So they have a unit called right now everyone is creating a unit called, what is that here? Digital unit like that, right? So service delivery,
Consulting.
development delivery, something like that. So that means if we take the IBM, that's what you see in the companies, right? Oh, that digital team or digital practice is having lots of money. Oh, my department only not having the money, like that. So therefore, so that means what? Organization is made up with the different units. So now tell me what the unit. Quickly, what is the unit? Unit is nothing but a department. Unit is nothing but a city. Unit is nothing but a country. Unit is nothing but a so on, so on, so. Now, if we take the IBM organization is there in India, IBM organization there in US. So therefore, whatever there in the US, you can call it as a unit. Whatever there in India, you can call it as a unit. So that's why if you see IBM company, they say Singapore delivery team, okay, India, Asia Pacific delivery team, like that, right? Different units are there. Okay, APAC team, AP. Okay, so APAC team, okay, then US global delivery team, like that we have, right? So those are nothing but different units. Yes or no?
Yes,
so therefore, end of the day, what is the meaning of unit? So your organization. So your organization, B2B means it's a company to company transaction. Obviously, you need to create the organization. Within the organization, you have different departments. So like a APAC team, US global delivery team, okay, India team, like that you have different departments. So that's why I'm telling what is the unit. Unit is nothing but a department or country or division. You can also say division. So like this you can define, okay, unit. Now tell me, unit is an individual or unit can have subunits? Unit is an individual or unit can have a subunits? So let's say now I go here. Okay, so you need to understand two terminologies here. So the first one is what? So let's say I am going and creating a unit here, B2B unit. So I'll just go here and click on plus symbol. So let's say B2B RRS unit, like that I created it. So name is B2B RRS unit. Okay, description, you can give B2B RRS unit description. This is what I created. Say done. I just say done here. So this is the unit. Now tell me, okay, now tell me what happened. B2B, right? B2B. This is what happened here. Did I create or not? What happened? Did I press it?
It is displaying on this. Click on B2B unit again, Chenna. Yeah, on the top it is B2B RRS unit.
What is this thing?
Without search, just Plain search.
Click on that plus symbol and search. Sometimes adaptive
Okay,
search or
that's
something
fine.
is missing up.
Yeah, anyway, it's right here. Okay, let's not worry about the search. Now let's come here. This is got created. So B2B triple RS unit. Now tell me, is it an individual one or so? Right now, this is the individual one. So that means it is not having any dependency. Then it is called organization. So unit is also organization here. Okay, so unit department can be what is the unit? Unit can be department, division, okay, country, and so on, so on. So and unit can also be organization. So in this situation, this is like an organization. Now, what is the meaning of unit? Okay, now let's say I will go on to create one more. Let's say triple RS. Okay, B2B triple RS unit one. Unit one. So unit, then unit one. Please understand this. So this unit one is nothing but what? Let's say India team. Okay, say done. Now what I will do, I will go to the unit one. Can you see this one, please? I will go to the unit one. Unit one is having a parent called what? Unit one is having a parent called, you can see organization. Okay, B2B unit, B2B triple RS unit. So that means now can you see this one, please? Can you see this one? So what did I do? I created B2B unit triple RS as an individual, and I created B2B unit triple RS one, which is under or which is having the parent called B2B triple RS unit, B2B triple RS unit. That's it. So therefore, this is having the parent called this one. So therefore, this is like an organization. Then within the organization, this triple RS one is a department, a division like that. So that's why, in a simple word, if B2B unit is not having any member, okay, can you please understand this? Can you please understand this? If B2B unit is not having any organization details, then the current B2B unit is what? The current B2B unit is what?
Organization.
Organization. So right now, unit one is the organization? No. So let's say I delete this. If I delete this, can I say this is organization?
Yes.
Yes. So that is how you need to understand the concept. So that's about the unit. Okay, that's about the unit and the organization. Now, so now I created a unit. Within the unit, okay, so within the unit you have the users, cost centers and all. So let's understand the example. Now let's take the example of IBM company again. So they have the India team, APAC team, US team like that. Okay, so within the India team, do they have the different cost center to spend the money? Or let's say example, let's take the first budget. Let's take the example of budget first. So now we have a APAC team, US global team, and so on, so on, so or a delivery team, and so on, so on. Each team is having their own budget, yes or no? Each team or unit is having their own budget, yes or no?
Yes, Chenna.
Yes, right. So obviously, if you see even in your company, if you are working in IBM company, Accenture company and all, so they say, oh, our portfolio is not having the money. Oh, their portfolio is having money. So that means what? Every department, every division, every unit is associated with the budget. Every department, every unit, okay, every department, every unit, every division is associated with the budget. Okay, so therefore, so we create the budget. Budget is nothing but amount. Now, whenever there is a budget, are you going to spend? Let's say, simple example here. So you are part of service delivery team. Okay, service delivery team. That means that's a unit. Okay, so they have the budget for this year. So let's say 100K. So that's what they say, right? Whenever you ask, oh, I want to go to on-site, what is the answer they will say? whenever you say, I want to go to on-site, what they will say?
Not possible.
No, they will say, oh, we don't have the budget, right? Okay, we don't have the budget, they will say. Or we are running short of the budget. Once we have the budget, we will send you like that, they will tell. That's good. So therefore, so what I'm trying to say that you have the unit will be associated with the budget. Now tell me, is this budget, let's say now service delivery team or unit is having 100K budget, $100K budget. Are they going to spend in only one way? Let's say now service delivery team or unit is having 100K. Now are they going to spend all the money for let's say travel, or they will spend that money for different purposes? Let's say travel purpose 20%, okay, training purpose 20%, outing purpose 20%. Like that, they will split the budget into multiple activities. Okay, so let's say this budget for travel purpose, we will make it as let's say $20K. Okay, so like that, right? So let's say for travel, then training purpose. Okay, training purpose, let's say $20K. Like that, they split it or not? Okay, so that means whatever budget we have, we are controlling the budget spend with cost centers. So that means I am going to create one cost center. Okay, I'm going to create one cost center for travel purpose. So that's what, right? Whenever, let's say, whenever you are in training, they will ask you to enter different timesheet code, right? Whenever you are in the training, they will ask you to enter different timesheet code. Yes or no?
Yes, Chenna.
Because that amount will go to that cost center. So therefore, so unit will have the budget amount will be tracked, controlled. So budget amount will be tracked or controlled with what? Okay, cost centers. Okay, cost centers. So that's about the unit, okay, and budget and cost centers. Then within the organization, we have multiple people use that budget. We have multiple people. Let's say now I have a Walmart here. So if I have the Walmart, so if Walmart want shopping some products, do you think that there is only one person who will place the orders? So let's take the Walmart is the organization. Walmart is the organization, and in the Walmart they try to shop so many things, right? Okay, so they may get some products from some other place, they may get some products from some other place, and so on and so on. So that means, do you think that there is only one user who places the orders or who does the shopping? No, right? So that means there will be multiple B2B customers. B2B customers, okay, customers who can do the shopping. Okay, so you have the organization, within the organization you have the unit, within for the unit budget is there, for the budget cost center is there. Then this budget who will spend the customers. Okay, do the shopping. So now am I going to have only one customer? No. So that's what you can see here. So you can see here we created this units, right? So you can go here and see this. Then you can create the customers. So here customers, and you can create the cost centers. So let's say you can go here and create some cost center. Click on plus symbol. You are creating cost center for which business unit? Let's say I am creating the cost center for this business unit. Okay, I am creating the cost center for this business unit. Is that cost center is active to use it? If yes, you can specify. So therefore, cost center 1 for unit 1. So you can specify the currency, let's say GBPs, and you can specify the created time, all those things, and say done. So I created a cost center here. Can I have multiple cost centers? Yes. So let me create one more cost center for the same unit. So cost center 2 for unit 1. GBPs and say done. So now we created 2 cost centers for unit 1. You can see we created cost center 1 for unit 1, cost center 2 for unit 1. Now this cost center will be mapped with the budgets, right? Now you can go here and create the budgets. Budgets are nothing but the limits. Now you are creating the budget for what? Okay, so B2B unit 1. Now you can specify, let's say 100K. Then you can give the ID. So budget 1 for unit 1. Then currency GBP and say done. Okay, assume that we also got one more budget. Then you can maintain for the same unit. So let's say there is one more budget 50K or 500K something, and which is a budget 2 for unit 1. And you can specify the currency and say done. Currency and say done. Now these budgets and cost centers will be mapped with the unit. Okay, that's why if we go here, select the unit. So this is a unit, and this unit is having how much budget? That you can see here. This unit is having how much budget? You can see the amount. And this unit budget can be controlled or spent with these cost centers. Clear?
Yes, Chenna.
Okay, good. Now we have the B2B customers, right? So B2B customers will place the orders, right? Or will do the shopping.
Yes.
Will do the shopping. Now this is the company's decision, right? Let's say you are working in the Walmart. You are working in the Walmart. Can you go on to place an order whatever you want for your company? Can you go on to place the order whatever you want for your company? Can you go on to place order whatever you want? Whatever you want means whatever worth you want for your company. Answer is no. So that's why, so there will be approvers also here. So that's why the question is, so what are the different roles in B2B projects? So I will put OOTB roles. What are the different OOTB roles in the B2B projects? So on top of that, if you want to customize the roles, you can do it. What is the first one here? B2B customer who do the shopping. So B2B customer who do the shopping is also called as what? Buyer. B2B customer who do the shopping is also called as buyer. Then second one is B2B administrator. So why administrator is required? Now in my company 20 customers are there. Now I want to create one more. If I want to create one more, then I should have a permission to create, right? So this admin can create the customers. Okay, next in the B2B, people place the order. Then when people place the order, I want to control it. So that's why B2B approver will be there. And there is one more thing called the B2B manager, so which generally we don't use. Okay, which we generally don't use. So these are the different roles we use in the commerce projects. And these are the OOTB roles given for us. And these roles, you remember, I already told you how to play with that. So you can go here. So you can go here. Okay, so right now this guy is a customer. So if this guy is a customer, can you see this one quickly, please? We already played all these things here. Do you guys remember? We played all these roles, yes or no?
Yes, Chenna.
Yes.
Yes.
So now you can see, I'll just go here right now customer. So this is what I have. So that means so right now I am the customer. That's why I have an option to place the order. So that means checkout. You can see quickly here. I can go here, add to cart and click on checkout. It is working. Checkout is working means order placement is working. Now I will make him as B2B approver. So if I make him as B2B approver, then he can do the approvals. See that quickly, please. I will refresh it. Okay, so you can see I'm getting the approval dashboard. From here, I can go on to approve the orders. approve the orders which are coming to me. So that way, right now I am approver. Now, am I going to have a shopping functionality? So I can add item to cart, but cannot place the orders. You can see error is coming. You can see error is coming. Next. So now I will make this guy as not approver. I will make him as administrator. B2B admin group. So what is the advantage of admin group? Now let's see. So right now this guy is admin group. So that's why you see there is a one more additional functionality coming called my company. So that means I have an option to create all cost centers for my company, budgets for my company, all these things. Let's see once quickly. So now is this administrator have the shopping experience? Administrator can play the order? No, he cannot play the order. Then what administrator can do extra? So the moment he is the administrator, you are getting the my company functionality where you can create the cost centers, you can create the people, all these things. Now let's say I want to create a new budget here. So you can see here I am an administrator right now. I can go and create budgets for my company. I can go and create cost centers for my company and so on and so on. These are not working. So because we need to enable those pages here. Okay, we need to enable those pages. So in the Spartacus, we can cover this, how to enable these pages and all, but yeah. Okay, so therefore, as an administrator, I have the option to create the cost centers, units, all those things. So that is about the administrator. Next, so let me ask a, this is a nice, diagram here. Let me show you the diagram. Well, we discussed some functionalities, right? So this is the excellent diagram here. Can you see this one? How the organization work? When I say organization, B2B company. This is one of the excellent diagram. Can you see this one, please? Are you guys are there?
Yes, nice.
Yes,
Okay.
Chenna.
So this is one of the excellent diagram to understand. So organization is a unit. Okay. So then it can have child units. Now in this, these are all the child units, and this is called what here? Organization, right? Yellow color is the organization, and these are all the departments or divisions. Department, divisions, countries, all those things. Then organization is mapped with the departments, divisions, all those things, and the organization will have the shipping address mapped. Then, as I said, organization or unit can have the cost centers, and the cost centers or budgets are mapped with the cost centers. So let's see. Let's go to the budget once, whatever we created. So you can see here, this is the budget we created. And this is the budget we created. Okay, you can see for this budget. Okay, budget means amount. This amount we can spend with what cost centers? You can specify. Are you guys are getting me? Okay, so budget is nothing but the amount. So amount is 500K. So this 500K controlled or managed with this cost centers. So that's why you can see the diagram is what? Budgets are mapped to the cost center. Cost centers are mapped with the units. Is that clear?
Yes, Chenna.
Okay, good. So therefore, that's why you can see here. Right now, this is the budget. Budget is nothing but the amount. You can see the amount. And I created this budget for what? For this unit. Sorry, unit we mapped, right? So during the creation, we mapped the unit also. So you can see. So this budget I am creating for this unit. Then this budget we can spend with this cost center. Control with this cost center. That's why budgets, okay, cost centers, and cost centers are mapped with the units. Okay, next. So the next is what you take the unit. Unit will have the users, and the users can be administrator, approvers, managers, customers. Customers means buyers. Okay, customers means buyers. Now, let's say now you are a customer. Okay, now you are a customer. Can you please understand this point? Customer means what? A buyer or do the shopping. Whenever you do the shopping, can I set the limits for you? because you are working in the Walmart company and you cannot go and place the order for $50,000. You can only place the orders for 20Ks. You can only place the order for $10K. Can I set that kind of limits?
Yes, we can.
So you need to think the organization perspective here. In the organization perspective, that is how it is. Let me ask you a question. If you want to take 2 weeks leave, your manager can give the permission, right? Now you want to take 4 weeks leave. His manager is having the permission.
No, Chenna, it will go for HR.
It will go for the HR. Excellent. It will go for the HR. That means what? He has the limit. He has the limit. So that's why, so whoever doing the shopping, for shopping people, so we need to set the limits. Okay, can you see this one, please? Purchase limits. Purchase limits. Now you can see purchase limits are there. Purchase limits are there for the customer and approver. Why approver is having the limits? Okay, for customer, just now I told, okay, I cannot place the order for $10,000, $20,000 and all. Now, why approver should have the limit?
Depend on the positions, of course.
Yes, very good. Now, let's say you created a travel request. Simple example here. You created an expense request of $50. Your manager only will approve. Now you create an expense of $3,500. $3,500 expense you created. Then it will go for approval from manager and senior manager and director. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's why this approvers also will have purchase limits, purchase threshold limits. And obviously, whenever there are users will be belongs to the groups. Okay, user will belong to the groups. So that is what we have, B2B user groups. B2B user groups. Okay, so that's about this nice diagram, and you can see, okay, that's about this one. The next one is, let's come back here. And we just played, you can use this users here. You can use this user if you want to log in as an administrator, buyer, approver and all. So then you can see the results. Anyway, I played this here. I just changed the roles. There is no big logic here. So instead of assigning, instead of logging with the individual B2B users, I changed the roles, right? Change it as an administrator, change it as a buyer, change it as an approver. So if you change as a buyer, what kind of functionalities you get, we discussed it. Okay. So if you are an administrator, you can see you have an option to create the company information. So these are the Spartacus screen. I put it here. Okay, Spartacus screen. I put it here because yeah. Anyway, now let's say you are the customer. So you can see this guy is the customer, or you can assign customer role yourself. If customer, then you have an option to go on to play the order. Okay, add the address, all these things. Okay, buyer means customer, add item to cart, shipping, placing the order, all these things. We just exercised it. So this is one more thing. Just now we discussed. This is the enhanced diagram. So here I use some terminologies here. Mark River. Okay, Mark River is one of the OOTB user given for us. You can go and check. Okay, you can see Mark River is one of the OOTB user given for us. I am using this guy for the shopping purpose because this guy is already assigned with the customer role. Okay, so if you want to practice this one with a specific user, you can practice this. But anyway, I just changed the role and we already played with it. Okay, so that's what I told you, right? So you can see you have a so here the unit is nothing but these are the names. Some names I have given. So instead of calling it as a unit 1, unit 2 like that. So this is how sample data in a simple word. So this is how sample data is given for us. This is how sample data is given for us. So that means let's see, is there a sample unit called RUSTIC units RUSTIC. So you can see this is the one. So in a simple word, to practice whatever I explained, SAP Commerce given this sample data. Can you understand this? In a simple word, whatever we discussed, like a purchase limits, cost centers, budgets, units, users, addresses, all these things, whatever I discuss, though SAP Commerce is giving OOTB users, OOTB data to practice. Now let's say purchase limits, right? So there are 3 purchase limits created, given for us. You can go and check purchase limits. Where's the limit here?
I think the cost center has a purchase limiting as a field, I believe.
Cost centers, you can. So if you see in the Spartacus, right? That's what it is. If you see in the Spartacus, it's a separate entry, cost center, create cost center. You can see create budget, create a cost center. So you can see separate entry there called the create cost center in the Spartacus. Anyway, when you come to Spartacus, we'll learn those, not to worry. Okay, now let's come back here. What I'm trying to say that first one is, where is that diagram here? No, we need to go down. So this is the sample data given for us. Okay, now if you, what I am trying to say that when you are working in the project as a BA or functional consultant, you need to demonstrate, okay, how the limits to be created, how the users to be created and all. Instead of you create everything, you can use these details. That's the final conclusion from this diagram. Now you can tell that, okay, there is a unit called RUS. Okay, this one. Then it is having sub units. What are the sub units? Retail and services. You can see retail and services. How I am telling these are the sub units, because if you go here, this will have parent called what? Can you see? This is having the parent called this one. So that's why these are the sub units. Then within this sub unit, there is one more thing called custom retail. So there is one more thing called custom retail. So custom retail. So now tell me, custom retail will have a parent unit called what? Custom retail will having a parent unit called what?
Plastic retail.
So let's see whether it is there. So you can go to the organization. So you can see that one. So for this parent unit is this one. For this parent is unit this one. Now this custom retail is mapped with the cost centers, right? So let's observe. This custom retail is mapped with the budgets and cost centers. So what is the budget? Monthly 4K. So let's see whether those are there. So go to the cost centers. Now you can see, first observe the budget. Budget is what? Monthly 4K USD. Am I having monthly 4K USD assigned?
Yes.
Yes. Then this is mapped with to the cost center. So you can see this is the cost center. So that's why if you open this cost center, now you can see that cost center is having this budget, or this budget is mapped with that cost centers. It is vice versa here. Budget will have the cost center, or cost center will have the budget. Okay, that's it. Next, that's how this hierarchy. Now this particular, okay, can you see this one? This particular unit is having the shipping addresses. Let's see whether we have the addresses. So you can go here, addresses. Okay, you can see what is the address? 1000 bag by something. So you can see address 1000 bag by. So that means this particular unit is having the shipping address called this one. So what I am trying to say that when you are working as a functional consultant, especially in the B2B project, You need to explain this data to customer to get idea how this all will work. Now, if you want to create the data, then it's very difficult. That's why you can have this diagram, follow this diagram and explain. Okay, then you can see here. Then let's go to this. These are all we have seen. Then this particular cost center is having a users, Mark River and this one. Let's see whether we have that users. Okay, so this is having users. Okay, can you see this one, please? Okay, can you see this one? This particular unit is having a Mark River as what? Mark River as what?
Mark River as buyer.
Approver here. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
No, that is car letters.
You are right. So Carla, this particular unit is having a Carla as what? Approver. Now you can see. So this particular unit, okay, Carla is the approver. Is the approver. Okay. Next, customer. Customer where she is. Let's go to the general. Okay, addresses just now we have seen, and organization we have seen. Okay, languages, prices, personalization. Okay, you can also see using this cost center, these are the orders placed. And if you want to assign some catalogs for this department, you can do it. Administration. Okay, let me see this customer, Mark River. Anyway, he is a buyer, Mark River. Okay, Mark. So we have two Mark Rivers. I think first one, let's see. First one is a customer. Yes, he's a customer. Okay, he's a customer. Okay, can you see this one? Mark River is a customer and is belongs to which one? Customer retail. Customer retail or custom retail. So like this entire thing is given. Then you can see there is one more. Can you see this one, please? There is one more called Lambda, which is in this unit as an administrator. Like this, users also given for this particular departments. Then there is a user group also. Let's go to the user group called the permission user group. Okay, user groups. So you can see there is a permission user group. So this is belongs to this particular unit. Okay, permission user group belongs to, and in that user group, this guy is there, Mark. Okay, you can see here we mentioned the permissions because this group can use this kind of permissions when they play the orders and all. And you can also put the members for that if you want. Like this, the entire data is managed. Like this, entire data, sample data is given to run the organization show. That's it. So this is the one of the nice diagram which will explain a bunch of the functionalities. And that's it. Then we also have sub diagrams here. These are all the sub diagrams just now we discussed, right? So this is the unit, then subunits, subunits. Just now we discussed all these things. Then if you go to the unit, unit can be a child unit. These are all just now we discussed here. Then login as an administrator. When you log in as an administrator, what kind of functionalities you can do? These are the Spartacus screen. Because the reason is in the B2B OOTP, if I log in as an administrator, these are not working. We need to enable those. In the Spartacus, these are already working. So that's why these screens are given. So like this, we have complete B2B managed, B2B data managed, especially the organization data, cost center data, budget data, and so on, so on. So that's it. That's all for today. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. Else, we'll continue the technical sessions. We'll notify.
What's the relation between B2B unit and user?